Broadcasting from the nation's capital, this is BTV News at 9. I'm Mulibide Samoka. Amantla Babili is interpreting in sign language. Now, let's take a look at stories making headlines. President Dr. Mokgweetsi Masisi and the First Lady attended the 30th session of the BDF Bands in concert style. Botswana Geoscience Institute Laboratories gets accredited by the Southern African Development Community Accreditation Services. Simpiwe Potongwane and Lillian Brewer are the champions of the Paretas Bike Shredders Challenge. Welcome and thank you for joining us. Now, in our first story, President Dr. Mokgweetsi Masisi and the First Lady, Ms. Noma Masisi, yesterday attended the 30th session of the BDF Band in concert style in Gaborone, kick-starting a series of BDF concerts across the country. Every year, the Botswana Defence Force hosts its biggest charitable music event, dubbed the annual presentation of the BDF Bands in concert style. The BDF Bands in concert style is an initiative by the Botswana Defence Force, which started in 1991, aimed at generating funds to assist the needy in the society. Since its inception, various charitable organizations across the country have been key beneficiaries of the event. This year, 4 charitable organizations, including Hamudubu Child Welfare Trust, Sheshe Foundation, Motswedi Rehabilitation Center, and Dyslexia and Social Support Services, each received 25,000 pula from the proceeds of the last year's event. The concerts are part of the BDF's corporate social responsibility programs designed to give back to the community by assisting those in need. Now, moving on, the First Lady, Ms. Noma Masisi, has employed the Smart Boards coordination team to ensure the initiative does not leave anyone behind in order to fulfill its mandate of transforming Botswana into knowledge-based economy. Ms. Masisi visited the Smart Boards hub in Gaborone on Friday to appreciate projects aimed at propelling Botswana's digital transformation strategy. Kabelo Khakulolo with more.
Smart Boards was introduced in Botswana in 2020 with a view to drive transformation across all sectors of the economy, government and society through strategic initiatives and projects. Just like many other development projects, its implementation was disrupted by the outbreak of coronavirus. However, the ICT advisor to President Masisi, Professor Vasilisko Ulolias, says the project has already started producing a globally competent workforce.
Some of our initial ones, they went on to become CEOs in private corporations, and others they have actually moved on to develop the digital strategy for the Ethiopian government based on the Tony Blair's institute. So they got a job and they moved there. What we would like SmartBots to be, and our philosophy, is a transitional place where it is always rejuvenated by young minds, that they actually have no limits.
It's currently driven by 6 high-impact strategic initiatives, which include, among others, public sector transformation and education towards the knowledge economy. Under these initiatives, there are 370 projects, some of which are women empowerment related, something so dear to the First Lady's heart.
I'm looking forward to hearing more on the women empowerment project that you'll be working on, because it's one of the strategic pillars that I'll be focusing on next year. But overall, youngsters and you, Professor, thank you so much for such an insightful afternoon. The only sad thing is you're keeping this a secret. Please allow more visitors to this hub. We have so much more to learn from all of you.
The youth driving this transformation strategy have big dreams for the country.
We are creating platforms where we are sharpening individuals' minds to think creatively through these platforms. Like, for instance, the Maung Science Park is a knowledge-based a project where we are collecting information, we are generating new information for our citizens to use to generate income and create a very strong economy for our country.
We have women empowerment that is going to be helping young ladies who are entrepreneurs to take their business out there through something that is going to be invented, a smart card, So I think smart boards is a great start.
Smart boards will strive to create data-driven products and services that prioritize and invest in ideas to compete in a global market. BTV News, Gaborone.
The Minister for State President and Area Member of Parliament for Molepolole South, Mr. Kabo Moraing, says Sebele Primary School has an impressive track record of academic excellence, which he says is underpinned by the good working relation between parents and teachers, and that others can emulate it. He made the remarks at a recent prize-giving ceremony, which was held at the school premises in Molepolole village. Makute Ting has more.
Learners from Sebele Primary School celebrating academic excellence at a prize-giving ceremony which was held recently. Sebele Primary was established in 1947 and currently has a student population of more than 950 learners. The school, which has been adopted by Botswana Accountancy College, organized this event solely to motivate learners and the teaching staff.
Secondary, among the top 10. Kwa junior run na lungwan wana ata meritalu wan kokwana seret. Mo BCG SE banna bale among the top 10. Rena lo mo ga pe le eno eleng gore ona go tsa setsa lo ka tautuna. Ile ka one maikelelo ana araji rileng.
Botswana Accountancy College e tsere maikarabelo a gore di presente tsotlhe tse di tlabeng di hiwa banaha. Accountancy College.
However, the area member of parliament, Mr. Kabo Moraing, encouraged these learners to continue with the good work in order for them to secure a bright future.
Ke sone so bonang sekolo se se khona ka gore le batsadi ga le tle kwano hela ga go te ngwana o sentse le ema bana ba lona nokeng batsadi ba sekolo sa Sebele.
So ke santse ke dumela gore le batsadi jaaka ke bona le dira tiwente jana a re tsweleng re dire jalo ka gore ke sone se tarong go bohelo se re he maduo a ile gore re bona ra bona mo nakong ya gompieno.
The event was held under the theme Nurturing the 21st Century Learner by embracing the President's initiative of mindset change.
They are so informed and technologically advanced, as small and as little as they are. Just give them the laptop and Wi-Fi. You will be amazed.
On other issues, the former students of Sebele class of 89, who had donated 25 desks to Sebele Primary School, reassured the school management of their steadfast commitment to help in maintaining the school's performance through their voluntary service. Lakito Teng, BTV News, Molepolole.
The Minister of Communications, Knowledge and Technology, Mr. Thulagano Segokgo, shared that it is crucial to empower young Botswana with digital skills at an early age to ensure that they are able to leverage on the growing availability of technology to help foster the knowledge economy in the country. The Minister expressed this view at the digital schools rollout at Mafihla Khosi Primary School in Gaborone yesterday. Solofelo Tombale has more.
The Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development and the Ministry of Education and Skills Development have been collaborating with Orange Botswana to bring digital tools such as tablets to primary school children as part of the Digital Schools Initiative, the importance of which, according to the Minister of Communications, Knowledge and Technology, Mr. Thulagano Segokgo, is to equip the children with skills that are necessary to contribute to today's economies.
So allow me to underscore at a national level why such efforts are pivotal to the shaping of better societies and indeed a stronger national economy. Digital technology will enable inclusive development, support job creation, and make relevant impacts in the lives of everyday Botswana.
The Ministry of Education and Skills Development explained its need to partner with Orange Botswana on the Digital Schools Initiative.
The international ICT policy advocates for the start or for the promotion or for the provision of ICT at an early age, at primary school level. Unfortunately, for various reasons, we have not been able to start at primary schools. But we have been happy to work with companies or organizations like Orange Botswana, who have come forward to say, here we are, we will take care of the primary schools where we can.
For its part, Orange Botswana revealed that they also provide training to recipients.
Both teachers and school children will be trained so that they can have full mastery of both the material but also the devices. As we are already in the world of tomorrow, in the world of digital, this is our contribution to making sure that all around us, the generation that comes is digital native.
Mafitlo Khosi students and staff welcomed the 25 tablets and interactive screen handed over to them by Orange Botswana and wasted no time in putting them to use to show the exciting direction the education sector is headed in. Solafara Tombali, BTV News, Gaborone.
The Ministry of Health has promised to keep sending more doctors and nurses for specialized training, as well as engaging private specialists to perform surgeries in government facilities in a bid to promote quality healthcare services. This was recently highlighted by the Minister of Health, Dr. Edwin Dikoloiti, during an ongoing conference organized by Botswana Surgical Society in Gaborone. Refilwe Mutube reports.
At a time when government is grappling with shortage of funds, efforts by various entities to lend a helping hand, especially within the health sector, do not go unnoticed. It is on this note that the Ministry of Health and Wellness has commended the Botswana Surgical Society of its efforts to improving the healthcare system in Botswana. The society is currently embarking on a journey to avail surgical services to areas where there is shortage and lack of access to specialized surgical care.
The society plays a very significant role in the country regarding access to surgical care. It is the leading stakeholder in the National Surgical Obstetrics and Anesthesia Plan, which advocates for access to timely, high-quality surgical and obstetrics care.
The Botswana Surgical Society went on an outreach to Silebe Pikwe Government Hospital ka October. Re tlamile gore society ya rona itse go thusa weekend day ne tanya ka di 11 tsa October balwetse ba 12 ba ile gore re ska ra khona go ba ara ra ba boela go Pikwe gore go ba dira maro.
The society, which was founded and formally registered in 2016, features top-notch surgeons across the country. Through this society, Botswana has managed to perform a successful spinal surgery in Sekitibine Masire Hospital, performed by local doctors.
Botswana Surgical Society is simolotse ka 2010. Me tota ina ya tamo mo go nnanteng ka tsamaiso ka 2016. Le mo ga gone gore ha re dingaka tsa learo mo Botswana ha rena le loko le pele le re tshwaraganyang gore ha re nna le dikgwetho re be re ka khona gore re ka kopana ya ka re kopane yana.
The society intends to continue assisting government hospitals countrywide, especially with non-communicable diseases. Refilwe Mutube, Botswana Television, Gaborone.
The Minister of Minerals and Energy, Mr. Lefoko Moagi, is of the view that Botswana Geoscience Institute laboratories to be fully accredited by the Southern African Development Community Accreditation Services will be an achievement and a testimony to BGI's intent to excellence in geoscience. Mr. Moagi expressed this recently during the Accreditation Award celebration by Botswana Geoscience. Horata Moranyane has more.
Botswana Geoscience Institute was established through the Botswana Geoscience Institute Act No. 29 of 2014, following the closure of the Department of Geological Survey to improve efficiencies in carrying geoscience services. The BGI's laboratory was awarded accreditation by the Southern African Development Community Accreditation Services on the 21st of June 2023. Which Minister Moagi says it is an achievement towards knowledge-based economy.
In line with the ministry's strategy and values, BGI has demonstrated its value proposition to the mineral sector through this milestone. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are celebrating the successful accreditation of BGI laboratories due to the efforts and diligence of all teams involved. I congratulate the BGI board, executive leadership of BGI, and all staff in promoting a conducive environment for this accreditation to become a reality.
This accreditation aligns perfectly with the National Development Plan agenda of Vision 2036, which aims to transform Botswana into a high-income status through innovation and technological advancement.
So we were at the bottom. That challenged us, that challenged me, it challenged the board, and thank you, board, for then guiding us in going towards that. And I'm happy to announce that by end of the year, we saw a very massive improvement, which we need to sustain. We improved from 30 to 70% on how the world is seeing us in terms of managing our mineral resources.
And BGI is the 23rd testing laboratory to be accredited in Botswana and the 110th in 14 SADC member states to be accredited by SADCAS. Honorable Minister, Botswana Geoscience Institute, which is located here at Kama Avenue in Lobase, has been accredited to the international standard ISO IEC 17025 of 2017 for its scope in chemical analysis, and has been granted the unique accreditation number test 50081, indicating that BGI is now an internationally recognized testing laboratory.
The expectations are that customers utilize the Botswana Geoscience Institute laboratory services to reduce sample export. Khorata Moranyani, Botswana Television, Lobase.
The Minister of Entrepreneurship, Mr. Karabogare, has appealed to aspiring business entrepreneurs in Kgalagadi to apply for funding with the Citizen Entrepreneurial Development Agency so that they can open businesses that offer a variety of services, develop new products, and in turn create employment and boost the local economy. Mr. Gare said this when officially opening a new branch of the agency in Tsabong. has more.
Minister Gare says the government is committed to the development of Kgalagadi district, as SIDA has already invested 171 million pula in the district, with a huge percentage of the money channeled towards the agriculture sector, which is the bread basket of the region. With a total of 5 employees, the branch will offer all services, including loan applications and payments. Our job as government is to create employment for our citizens and to give them equal opportunities. Submit your proposals and be prepared to resubmit if you get a no. The newly opened office is expected to change the lives of entrepreneurs in Kgalagadi. I think SIDA should remove the middleman. Let people present their own proposals to the board.
The middleman, he, in this sense, he will get a branch manager. He will run King is a video. However, branch manager, ha, Honogo Talosa, to that thing. Yasek is a cherry.
Thank you for opening an office in Zabong. After officially opening the Tsabo Nsida branch, Mr. Khare also went on a tour of the Tsabo multi-species abattoir, which is expected to open in December. He appealed to farmers to apply for funding with SIDA so they can rear livestock in a large scale in order to meet the demand of the abattoir. BTV News, Tsabo.
The new Save Right shop aims to create local employment opportunities and contributing to the economic development of Silibepikwe. This was highlighted by the Assistant Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, Mr. Sethabelo Mudukanele, during the grand opening of the Save Right shop at Orlando location in Silibepikwe. Mamusi Siska has more.
Located at the heart of Silibepikwe, this Save Right shop is set to become a go-to destination for locals seeking wide range of everyday essentials. The store's grand opening was celebrated with a ribbon cutting attended by community leaders and eager shoppers, promising convenience and unbeatable value for shoppers in the area.
We are looking forward as a government to see this town revitalized. The economy of this town really standing on its feet. And I want to say very humbly that the people of this area, Swapong, when you are talking Silibepikwe, you are talking the heartbeat of Bubirwa, Swapong. It will benefit the people in Pikwe, benefit people in surrounding areas, and the country at large.
We're trying to concentrate our efforts towards creation of employment. The intention really is to make sure that the environment is as conducive as possible for the investors who come to town. And this also, I believe, increases competition. That is what we would love to see in this town.
The owners were urged to ensure the well-being of their employees and comply with labor regulations.
Our minister
With its promise of great value and community engagement, this new Save Right shop is poised to become an initial part of Silibepikwe's retail landscape. Mamusi Siska, BTV News, Silibepikwe.
Now, Francistown High Court Judge Gao Lapelwe Kitlogetswe will deliver judgment of an ongoing case between Independent Electoral Commission IEC and the Umbrella for Democratic Change UDC to Friday 10th November 2023. The matter kick-started this morning at Francistown High Court, where the two lawyers being Advocate Uitile Ramidi representing the IEC and Advocate Dumaboko of UDC made their submissions regarding the urgency of the matter and the legal perspective of the matter at hand.
The order for today is as follows. That judgment in this matter shall be delivered on the 10th of November 2023 at 9 in the morning. And the rule as I issued on the 31st of October be and hereby extended until this matter is finalized. The matter, I mean the interim application.
You're watching BTV News and thank you for staying with us. Now, moving on, the Botswana Police Service launched their annual 60 Days of Action on Crime and Road Safety campaign with a mandate to ensure the safety and security of Botswana. The 60-day action program is said to be employed nationwide to protect the lives and property of citizens and also to prevent crime as the festive season approaches. This assurance was given by the Deputy Commissioner, Mr. Solomon Manzui, during the official launch in Kanye. His office was there.
The yearly launch, taking place on November 1st, has reportedly delivered improved outcomes, with a gradual decrease in both crime rates and road accidents observed since the program inception in 2011.
kwelo tlase mo ditiragalong tsa dikoloi tse di wang batho ba tlhokagala mo go tsone le bone batho tota ba tlhokagalang ka gore go nnile le kwela tlase ya around 5% ka 2022 ga re mo lebaganya le 2021.
Batsadi a bana ba lona la ba itse kana ga le ba itse ka gore ngwana o mekgwa mebedi, ngwana mo gae o na le mokgwa ga gagwe ga le mo lapeng mme ha tswa ka jarata ke motho o sele mme batsadi ba bang ga ba dumele gore go nna jang. Ke boditse potso gore a batsadi a tle re ngwana a tswa sekolong o tlhole beke ya gagwe gore ena le eng.
Botswana have been encouraged to actively participate in these initiatives to contribute to a peaceful and serene festive season throughout the country.
Batho betso ke ne ke kopa gape gore ha o bona gore ditagi di tsene mo lapeng kgotsa o belaela gore di tsene mo lapeng o se ka ba dipampa ka mabele ka gore ha o ka dira jalo re na le dikgang tse e leng gore bone bana ba bangwe ba heleditse ba thubeditse batsadi ba bone ba bangwe ba bolaile bana ba bone tswentsweng begela ba sepodisi
mo dikotsing tsone tsa dikoloi tsena di a mathata-thata ba dingwaga tse 21 to 49 on an annual basis. The statistics re di rekiswang mo ba sepodisi di supa gore yone age group around 66% ke yone ba bama mme re be re supa gore on average ngwaga le ngwaga around 70% ya ba bamiwang ke dikotsi ke borre.
Le nna ke kopa ba gaetso ke re kana tota batho ba ga ba dipelele mme gore ba kgone ke le rona le morahi re eme ka dinao go ba thusa ka go ba lo matsebe jaaka ba tlhontse ba kopa gore re lumentsebe.
The Deputy Police Commissioner conveyed their commitment to enhancing online department services, allowing citizens to access various services through the internet for quicker and more convenient service delivery. This aligns with the President's mandate to expand the use of online services nationwide. Kesego Fetsa Makwinja, BTV News, Kanye.
High occupational health and safety remains a critical component in improving working conditions of public servants. This has been highlighted by the Director of Directorate of Public Service Management, DPSM, Ms. Gaone Macholo, at the wide consultative workshop held in Palape to devise viable strategies of improving conditions of service. Mojadi Mukibelo has more.
Promoting high standards of occupational health and safety in the workplace is regarded as one crucial aspect to better conditions of service amongst public servants, and therefore government, in collaboration with other relevant stakeholders, being trade unions, convened a meeting to come up with ideas on improving conditions of service of public servants.
Occupational health and safety. Ministry of Labor. Public service. Policies on occupational health and safety.
What is it that we can do to accelerate the changes? Because in any change, normally, based on my experience, it's good to accelerate it, and we have tools, templates to support it. So, in simple terms, a picture, when you want to change, you always change from left to right. This is notch salary structure. This is fan shape. Now, do not get lost in between. There is transition.
Involving stakeholders on issues of conditions of service is expected to bear fruits going forward.
Ampone radima marapo tshweneteng le botse ka kwile go tswa mo molomong wa monga teng
The consultative workshop also discussed in depth on pivotal aspects of recruitment, selection, appointment and transfers, as well as disciplinary policy and processes of public servants, and assuring that they align well with the Public Service Act. Mojadi Mukibelo, BTV News.
Senior Vice President, Global Head of Capital Markets Client Solutions at Northern Trust in America, Mr. Gerald Walsh, says there are opportunities that comes with technology, particularly artificial intelligence, AI, and data.
With the increasing complexity of issues such as climate change and poverty that are placing a burden on governments and individuals alike, the UB Foundation seeks to provide solutions through a pool of competent and skilled graduates.
Investment in graduate education is vital for producing highly qualified university instructors as well as human capital that can conduct impactful research and innovation. I wish to therefore humbly ask our government to consider investing in postgraduate education. But I need to be quick to say that this appeal is not only for government.
It is now planted in our hearts and minds that it is time to see, do and appreciate things differently. We agree with His Excellency the President of the Republic of Botswana, Dr. Mokgweetsi Masisi, that setting our minds can be a key driver of our economic transformation.
No matter how educated we go, we will always eat. Let us teach our young people to dirty their hands with agriculture.
However, Mr. Walsh is of the view that even though there are concerns that the growth of technology, particularly artificial intelligence or AI, will lead to job losses for many, it could be of benefit even to less developed countries such as Botswana.
AI and big data can offer insights into visitor patterns, predicting which areas might face over-tourism and suggesting strategies to distribute tourists more evenly. This not only protects the environment, but ensures a high-quality experience for visitors, driving further economic growth. AI can predict which ecotourism ventures might be most successful, or which sustainable farming initiatives are likely to yield the best results. Armed with this information, investors can make decisions that are both financially sound and environmentally responsible.
The foundation has so far managed to sponsor 353 students. Monica Satswaila, BTV News, Gaborone.
Well, and that is the news this hour. And Tebogang Sebetlela on standby to take you through the world of sport. And Tebu, good evening. We meet again, some technical issues, but let's get into the sport news.
Thank you very much, Ulibile. This is Botswana Tonight Sports News. I am Tebogang Sebetlela. Sipiwe Potongwane and Lilian Brewer are the winners of the Paratus Bike Shredders Challenge that was held at Gaborone Club this morning. Potongwane won the boys 20-kilometer category in a time of 1 hour 57 minutes, while Brewer arrived first on the girls' side after recording a time of 1 hour 57 minutes.
Potongwane was amongst the leading pack from the start at Gaborone Rugby Club until they reached their turn-off point in Mokolodi. From Mokolodi, he pulled away from the group as they approached Kale Hill and never looked back until he won the race in a time of 1 hour 7 minutes, followed by Shubo Ghosh, who got second position in a time of 1 hour 15 minutes, while Ted Maketo finished third.
The competition was high at the start. There were a lot of strong guys, about 5-6 strong guys, but then me and the second place Shubo, his name is Shubo, we managed to drop them and then go throughout the whole race at about 17 kilometers together, so I just kept up with him.
So the main challenge was the terrain. I didn't expect it to be that challenging because the other races it was quite easier, even though it was the same course. So I felt like it was more challenging this time, and also my competition, the person who came first in Piwe, I didn't expect him to be that strong because currently I'm in great fitness, and today was a really good day. So I did everything really well, but he still kept on my wheel. So that's very impressive.
The girls category was won by Lillian Brewer in a time of 1 hour 57 minutes, with Luapi Mwakele coming second in a time of 2 hours 5 minutes, and Raina Kenaope completing podium positions on third.
Really uphill. So yeah, and well, let's just say I got really tired at points, but it was good. I actually don't know when my next race will be, but I'm excited for when it is.
It was very hard, but it was just the control of the bike that I was able to move forward. But other than that, it was mainly easy because I've done it before.
The organizers and sponsors of Paratas Bike Shredders Challenge say they are happy with the progress of the junior race.
The route was nicely done, nicely marked, and I want to say thank you, a big thank you, a big shout out goes to our sponsor, which is Paratas.
We wanted to do something for the kids, and we thought there's very little going on in terms of cycling and events, competitive events for the kids, and we thought cycling would be good. Partnered with Life Cycle last year to do these events.
The second annual Paratas Bike Shredders Challenge attracted 61 junior cyclists who were competing in 20 kilometers, 10 kilometers and 5 kilometers categories. Katleho Kakule, BTV Sport, Gaborone.
Botswana Premier League rookies Vitam FC continues to struggle in the top flight league as they suffered a 2-0 defeat at the hands of Francistown-based 11 Angels at the Vitam Arena. Bakam Patani scored the opener for Lekamu Labanayana in the 43rd minute, while Ofense Mbaiwa scored the second in the 56th minute. Let us take a look at the highlights.
Kachane, Swisomieni. Patani, it's a nice ball. Can Mzila provide the cross? He does. Can they have a chance, Patani? It's a goal. He's on song. He's on a rich vein of scoring, really. They failed to clear the Alliance VTM. They have paid dearly for that. They were caught cold, and now they've paid for that.
This has been a difficult journey for us. Imagine dropping the points home. It has been proven that we're good travelers, but when we get home where we are supposed to collect points, that's when we are dropping points and conceding. All the games we played here, we are conceding, but we'll go back again. It's our duty as coaches to go and correct that, come up with solutions. I'm not giving up on the players. I know they are quality players. They need my support. They need my assistance in times like this.
Thanks for the win, thanks God. Credit to the boys, they applied themselves. It was a difficult situation after coming from a 6-2 defeat Galaxy. Then obviously the mental strength, we have to work on it, and today the boys applied them well. We executed ourselves to find the 2 goals, and on the other hand, a clean sheet.
And other Botswana Premier League games played today. Defending champions Johannesburg Galaxy and Police 11 shared the spoils after playing to a 2-2 draw at the Galaxy Stadium, whilst Flamingos registered a 2-1 victory over Nico United. At the Tiken Stadium, Orapa United tasted their first defeat of the season after going down 1-0 against the visitors, Township Rollers, while Traffic won by 2-1 against Security Systems. Now shifting our focus to the First Division South League in the Week 4 games played today. Extension Gunners registered their first defeat of the season after going down 3-1 at the hands of City Paula. Notwani and Looking United played to a 1-1 draw, while Prisons 11 and Newbie Hawks also shared the spoils as they settled for a 2-2 draw. In the First Division North games played today, Santa Green and Motlakasa Power Dynamos played to a 1-1 draw. Zabotle and Green Lovers also shared points as they settled for a 2-all draw. Their Highlanders and Peacemakers also shared spoils as they played to a 2-all draw. Bilikwe United collected their first maximum points as they edged out Mbalakalungu by a solitary goal to nil. Sankoyo Bushbacks lost 2-0 to Calendar Stars, while Chadibe FC walloped Makungulu Peswa by 4 goals to nil. Thank you very much for staying with us. We've come to the end of our sports bulletin. Until we meet tomorrow, do have yourself a great Saturday evening. Back to you, Samuka.
Thank you, Ntebo. We are experiencing some technical problems, but I hope everything will go back to normal. Let's take a look at the headlines.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Good luck.
Now, let's take a look at stories that were making headlines. And that was the news at this hour. Do stay with us. Weather is up next.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's weather forecast. My name is Pavel. Let's start off by looking at rainfall amounts recorded this morning at 8 a.m. We have 35 millimeters at Kapan, 29 at Zabong Prison Farm, 11 at Nojane and Zabong Med Station, 3 millimeters at Nojane Animal Insemination, and a few millimeters at Jwaneng Med Station. Looking at tonight's satellite image is showing some cloudy conditions across much of the country. For tomorrow, we're expecting mostly partly cloudy conditions across much of the country with some isolated thunder showers, except for Chobe, southern central and northeast. In the mornings, we're expecting some hot temperatures at Chobe, at Ngamiland, Chobe, and northern central, ranging between 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. But for the remaining parts of the country, we're expecting some warm temperatures of around 16 at Gaborone, at Mahalape, 17 at Silibe Pikwe and Lepepe and Jwaneng, and 19 at Tshane, Khanti, as well as Francistown. In the afternoon, we're expecting some very hot temperatures at Ngamiland and Chobe, ranging between 37 to 38 degrees Celsius. Hot temperatures at Central and Northeast, ranging between 34 to 35 degrees Celsius. But for the remaining parts, some warm temperatures of around 31 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius. Looking at the active wildfires, as indicated by the red color, is showing some active wildfires are continuing to burn over some areas of Botswana. The probability of fire getting out of hand is showing dangerous to very dangerous conditions across much of the country. Therefore, the public is advised to handle fire with caution. For SADC cities, we're expecting some partly cloudy conditions at Cape Town with highs of 25, sunny skies at Appleton, Port Elizabeth and Johannesburg, and isolated thunder showers at Maseru and possibilities of rain at Manzini. For Lusaka, Harare, and Beira, we're expecting some sunny skies with highs of 34 at Lusaka and 28 at Beira. Possibilities of rainfall are expected at Antananarivo with highs of 34. But for Windhoek, we're expecting some sunny skies. For Blantyre, we're expecting some sunny skies with highs of 29 and isolated thunder showers at Dar es Salaam, Kinshasa, at Luanda, and Luanda with highs of 30 at Luanda. That's the weather forecast. Have yourself a good night.
Botswana is a country which is blessed with natural wonders and breathtaking sceneries. One of the fascinating areas is the Chobe, which lies on the northern part of Botswana. The place is a paradise on earth with its spectacular landscapes, wildlife and culture. Chobe was made into a national park in 1967 and it is kept unfenced. Beneath the beautiful clouds and blue skies lies the Chobe River, which